If you like me, okay. If you don't like it, I don't care too. So I don't need Jesus, bro. Imagine if Jesus doesn't make everybody happy. Who am I?
Yeah. That's a good point.
That's
Who
an
am I?
excellent
I
point.
never thought of that.
Me either.
Jesus pissed people off.
Yeah.
Your
I
brother have
remember
anything
my
coming up?
brother when I moved to Thailand, I put him to fight in a cage on the sun. 3 fights in one day. Dude.
Really?
No rules. Small gloves, sand.
In Brazil?
No, in
Thailand.
Thailand.
Oh, in Thailand,
Sometimes when
sorry.
you fell on the floor, you have to wash the
Sand
water,
out.
go back. I wanna let this very clear. I never attack nobody family. I promise. I promise.
Now you attack my family. You're attacking my family.
What the f*** was that?
I wanna meet him and ask him why did he say that in the middle of the fight. I have no idea.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Verse Us with Eric Nicksick. He is Eric Nicksick. I'm Randy Fainrich, and this is Verse Us. Verse Us is presented by mybookie.ag. At MyBookie, you bet, you win, they pay. Head to mybookie.ag, use code VSUSPOD to get a bonus on your first deposit. And today we are joined by one of the most entertaining guys on the UFC roster. He is a perennial light heavyweight contender who's fought the who's who of the division. He's a showman, he's entertaining, he's exciting, and he's Cutman Tate's best friend. Johnny Walker, welcome to the show.
Let's go,
What's up, brother?
What's going on, man? How are you?
I'm feeling great, my friend. How are
Yeah,
you?
I'm doing well. Six weeks out, right? You're fighting in
Yes.
June, UFC 316.
Feeling great.
How is everything going so far? How's camp going?
I'm happy, you know. I have a few little injuries in the beginning, as you always have, and I just healing and going through the fucking whatever you can do, right?
Yeah.
Adapting, just letting heal. I was talking to Eric about this right now before we start, right? How you can manage it, bro.
Mhm.
Because I think it's the hardest part on a fighter that fight on high performance against the best in the world is managing that to train hard enough, to train smart, to don't get hurt, to don't overtrain. Like, because we are machines, we just want to go, and then
Right.
we broke. But you have to be just smart, you know. And I think you just get this when you get a little bit older and more experienced and start to really believe in the process. Because young fighter like my brother now, he start listening to me more because he's 27 now.
Yep.
Before he trained 3 times a day and blah blah blah. Because you have to in the beginning, you have the energy. You didn't spend your body like us to be on the position that we are today. So now I have to be just smart to like develop our skills, like sharpening. You know, you don't need to train fucking really hard because I know what I'm capable of. Of course, then you have to train hard in specific days of the week, be once or twice a week. And the other day is just skill, bro. Skill because you need to have, as you always talk to me, you need quality
Quality training.
training.
Yep.
No loading and you learn fucking nothing. You need to connect your brain with your body and learn what you're doing.
Yep.
If you put too much, you can absorb and you just waste of time and waste of body energy, capability. Because too much and learn nothing, then like it's kind of put your work on the beam. Because when you do too much and you absorb nothing, like a lot of work put in the fucking beam.
For nothing.
Because you don't absorb that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like those guys that do, or not just guys, but girls too, like that super alpha mentality.
Sure.
Like I get up at 5 a.m. and I do this and I do this and I do this and I do this. And it's like, yeah, you're doing all these things, but like, what's the
for
actual,
what?
what's
Yeah.
the payoff? Like,
What's the payoff?
just because you think you're at, like, do you think being active means like you're doing something?
Sure.
There's that quote. It's like, how does it go? It's like, you can run in place all day, but you're not moving forward or something like
Yeah.
I forget exactly how it goes, but it's like you're just running in place.
Right.
You're not doing anything.
Right.
You're just
But
moving.
you also
for
have to
nothing.
fight against most of the fighter. We are a little bit level of autistic, right?
Yeah.
You have to
You're on the
fight against
spectrum.
we have some kind of expectant. And then my wife always complaining about me with this because I'm kind of a little bit hyperactive, you know.
Mm-hmm.
If you sometimes when you don't feel that you really work, you feel that you waste your time, you know. And I didn't did enough, and like, and then when I don't put my body on the situation that I feel like I'm fucked, you don't need to do this every day, right? But if you don't feel fucked, you think I didn't did
do
enough, and then you want to do. No, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
When you reach a certain level in your career, when you're black belt, you have like more than fucking 20 fights, you don't need to go as hard as a young guy anymore. You have a level already, so you have to sharpen your skills. A younger guy that don't have your level, he needs to fucking work hard because he's young, he can. He don't have as much injury, he don't have as much, like, our body have a fucking lifetime. Even when you win a fight in the first round, when you hit a guy, maybe you hurt a little bit your bone or something, you know? And you have to understand that when you reach a certain level, you need to understand your body capabilities and how much you can do. And you don't need to work as hard as you did before. Like, I remember when Glover became champion, he said, I just changed the way that I was training, and this is why I could be champion. He trained less. He don't really train. He's 40 years old.
Yeah.
He don't need to train as fucking 20 years old
exactly.
anymore.
Yeah.
He have the experience. He been through. He know how to do the thing.
Right.
He needs to sharpen himself to be able to do what he know what to do. Guys that don't have that much experience, they need to work hard and many times.
Right.
Guy that have experience, he needs to work less but more quality work.
Yeah, I think you're right though. I think guys need to figure that out on their journey, right? Like young guys, like Ige, same way. Like guys, when you're young and you have the energy, they're gonna work so hard, they're gonna go into overdrive, and it's like, well, for what? Like, I don't really need to do all of this. I can get more quality reps. I can drill. I can take care of my body.
You don't even learn, bro.
Yeah, you don't even learn. Yeah. Dude, we have our pad sessions, and every time I text him after, I was like, that was so much fun. Because we just get to do so much cool shit. And I feel there's more value in what we get to do in those times rather than just do hard training and be done. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How do you know that? Like, as a fighter or even as a coach, like, how do you communicate that to each other where you're like, maybe you want to push him one day, but he's like, no, I know I need to chill,
talk
or
every
vice
day.
versa.
We talk
you
every
know?
day virtually now. Like, how do you feel? Like, I know what he's like, what's nagging injuries.
Yeah.
So we just kind of call audibles on whatever, how his body feels for that day. So, hey, coach, I feel like this. Okay, here's what we'll do in spite of that. So he still gets his work in, but we'll still get quality stuff in every day, you know? And then when he's like, hey, I feel good today. All right, we're going to spar or we're going to do this.
Yeah.
So we just kind of, and I think that's the way it should be, to be honest with you. Like, I was talking to Teddy Atlas that one time about how he trains boxers, and he goes, it's a day by day. Like, some days you feel like this, some days you feel like that. Floyd Mayweather, same thing.
Yeah.
Floyd will show up and be like, nah, I don't feel like sparring today. I'm just going to do pads. I'm going to do bag work, this, or this. Sometimes they'll spar 20 rounds, right? So I think it's all depicted on the athlete, especially at his level, right? Like, he's been through all that, so he knows better. So kind of as a coach, you kind of listen and you adapt and overcome.
How do you figure out, we were just talking again before, like, how you figure out the right balance of like strength and conditioning, right? Could be 3 times a week or 2 times a week or 1 time a week, or doing more,
Periodization. Is it periodization the name?
Prioritization.
Periodization. Like, you have like a timeline. So on the beginning of the camp, I do strength. On the middle of the camp, I do more conditioning and explosiveness. On the end of the camp, I go hard, like, but very short, you know, more explosive, more isometric. So the name of this all is you have to respect the period. I don't know the name in English, but periodization, the period.
Period.
Yeah.
You know,
Like the timeline of
it.
it.
The timeline of it. And you prioritize those things.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
You have time to work a certain kind of power or train, you know. But one thing very interesting that I would like to say is there's a timeline for everything, right? Just for example, like me and I'm gonna give you the example that I know, like me and Michelle. When we get to UFC, like, we get a lot of bonus. Like, I have 3 bonus of the night in my first 3 fights. Like, Michelle's a lot of bonus, but when you get to UFC, you fighting guys maybe he's not ranked yet, and then you go there and you finish the guy quickly. But as you're moving up, you face other level guys. You have to keep bring your level up, But sometimes you're never gonna fucking finish the guy like you finished in the beginning. This guy is finish everybody so hard. But when you put 2 high level guys, it's not as easy as you did. Like, you been knock everybody out, but now you have a guy that's a high level. You're not gonna knock this guy out like you did before. The level's going up as well,
Right.
and you were young before. So you have to understand the concept that you go into another level.
Right.
You're not gonna fucking knock this guy out. You can try, but
Right.
he's hard. He's fucking
good,
good.
yeah.
He's good.
Yeah.
He's not like the guy that you fought a few fights ago. You need to understand that level. You need to commit yourself more. Like, you need to do a same, like, I like to do, I don't want to say name, but imagine if you, like, you're young and knock everybody out and you feel so comfortable and confident, but when you reach a certain level, like, you have to take less holiday. You have to stop drink as you drink it because you're getting older and you get a high level.
Right.
You need to train different techniques because that guy that you fought, they don't know how to defense takedown. But now this guy defense takedown.
Yes.
So you need to improve yourself.
Continue to evolve.
Because you're going level, you're winning fights, you're going level up. This is why a lot of big prospect guys, when they don't understand this,
Right.
they reach a certain level and they start dropping because
Plateau
they
or
don't
drop.
reinvent themselves.
They don't
You
keep
need
evolving
to.
and
Yeah,
keep
because
growing,
if you're
keep
not,
growing.
you cannot pass that level.
And to your point, now you're putting yourself on the map, and guys are going to take you more seriously now as competition. They're going to raise their game, like, oh fuck, I'm fighting Johnny Walker, right? Like,
and then you talk to somebody. Now you need to do but it's working. Was working there.
yeah,
But not
You need
working now.
to lose a few fights to understand that's not gonna work anymore.
right.
Was working there, but to keep it working, you need to change yourself because people's watching you. You know, they see your pattern, how you're fighting. If you keep bringing the same game all the time, people get ready for fight you. You know,
Sure.
you always have to bring something new.
Yeah.
You need to reinvent yourself because you're gonna arrive in a certain level. You're gonna fucking punch the wall and gonna come back because you need to learn how to climb the wall and jump. You know,
Yeah.
you're not gonna break all the walls.
Not gonna go
Yeah,
through
yeah,
the
yeah.
wall. Yeah.
You need to change yourself.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? Thank you for watching the show. I appreciate all the comments, all the love, all the support. But if there's anything we can do better, if there's guests you want to see coming on, let us know. Put it in the comments. Tell us what we can do. Now, back to the show.
Is that like a mentality you've always had, or you all right?
Yeah, I'm doing like a stratosphere training, and I don't know, my ears popping sometimes weird. Like I
they
do
do the-
Tuesday and Thursday.
They
no?
do it in the hyperbaric.
Yeah,
Now,
okay.
at the apex.
and my ear like pop in and out all the time, so it's more flexible now. You know.
They
Got
take them
it.
up to elevation.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then when I drive the car, go upstairs, downstairs, it's popping easily because
Like you
popping
just
all
got
the
off a
time,
flight or
like
something.
getting
Yeah,
flexible
yeah.
in my ear.
Yeah. I was gonna ask, is that like a mentality, or have you always thought that way about how you had to, once you reach, the top of the regionals, okay, now you got to reinvent yourself for the bottom of the UFC, and then you got to reach the middle of the UFC and reinvent yourself, and then the top. Like, is that a mentality you've always had, or did you have to learn that?
You learn, bro, because nobody teaches this.
Yeah.
You learn when you fucking broke your face,
Yeah.
and something's fucking wrong. I always try to figure out what was wrong, what I did wrong, and I just start to realize like what's happening. It's like my brother is younger than me, but he have a good mentality for this. He said, bro, to become UFC champion, it's not just about the level. Have a few guys that they were champion, but they wasn't champion level. They just became champion because opportunities and timing, and
Exactly.
somebody get injured and the opportunities come to him, and do you know what I mean? But this guy was champion. He wasn't UFC champion level,
Yeah.
but he became champion because the opportunity and the time, circumstances.
Yeah.
So you need to work with the circumstances as well. If you think you have UFC level champion, but even though you need to get that bigger, higher chance to become champion, you need to work with the circumstances as well.
Yes.
You have to get everything as much as you get. Like he was saying, you have to be good with Jesus. You have to go to the church. You have to pray. You have to be good with your wife. Mentality. You have to do good diet. Everything that possible do right. You have to be. Even if you think you're champion level, all these things have to work towards on the same way to make you be champion.
You have to have a lot of
not
things
just-
go right. Yeah.
Today is not just I am young, strong, and I have a skill level. I have ability, but I train hard. But it's not enough today anymore. And the sport is still young. We have to have what 30 years.
30
31?
years, yeah, it's about, yeah.
It's young
93,
sport.
94.
Yeah.
It's young sport, but still evolving. But today is way harder than was on the beginning. You know,
Right.
Yeah.
on the beginning, if it was more like martial arts conflict, like I strike against grappler. If this grappler put this guy down, he's gonna fucking finish him. But today, everybody fucking knows striking.
Everybody's
Right?
good. Yeah, everybody can do.
You know, the evolution of the sport is crazy. So,
Bro, it's like, I mean, it's like, imagine like Francis fighting like Mark Coleman.
Oh, dude.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
and no disrespect, but like, it's just that the sports evolved so much. The fighters are bigger, younger, faster, stronger. Like,
I mean, even if you think about who arguably the greatest was Fedor.
Yeah.
If you put Francis and Fedor, the primes,
Yeah.
together, Francis mows him over. Like, it's not even
mows
close.
him over.
Yeah, it's not even close.
Yeah.
Because of the evolution of the game.
Correct.
Like, everyone
Yeah.
can do everything now.
And that's with all sports, right?
Yeah,
like,
sure.
You know,
and
it's with
also,
everything.
if you start thinking, the fighters getting skinnier, stronger, and taller. If you see a new generation against the older one, they're always big and longer.
Yeah, it's like Zell Huber.
Yes.
Like Daniel
Yeah.
at 55.
If you put like a older generation with the new one, the new one's so much big and long and like looking like fucking genetic modified, you know?
Like you, motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly. 6'5".
Bro, I
you know.
posted that picture of me and him next to each other like after the thing, and everybody's like, that dude fights at 205.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm 6'1", 225.
Yeah.
And I look like a fucking
Like
baby.
the
next to
sport
him.
is evolving, you know?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
fighters evolving together.
I mean, Sean
you know?
Woodson, you guys just fought him a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
He's a 6'2" featherweight. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
that doesn't even
he's
make sense.
huge, bro.
Yeah, so crazy. I wanna ask and start kind of with, you're in Vegas now, full time at Xtreme Couture. When did you make that jump, and kind of what was the reasoning behind coming to Vegas of all places?
So I used to train in Ireland, the SBG with John Cavan, very great coach. I learned a lot from him, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I spent the 4 years. I was trying really hard there, you know. But the only thing that was performing there, maximum for me, was training partner. Don't have much training partner.
Yeah.
And then I just said for myself, like,
Yeah, there's not a lot of 6'5", 250 guys in Ireland, I don't
much,
think.
No, not everywhere in the world. It's hard to find, right?
Yeah.
But I said to myself, like, I don't want to one day retire and watching some movie or see guys fighting. I could do better. Like, right here, right now, it's the best place for me.
Yeah.
Right? If my career, if I don't become champion, if something bad happened, I will be happy. I did my best. I tried my best with my best capability, with everything that I could do. If it doesn't work, okay, I'm happy.
Yeah.
But if you're in a place that you think you support, I thought if I move to Vegas and have better, bigger guys and blah, 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 do you know what I mean?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get the best and do the best so I don't have regrets when my career is over, you know?
100%.
Yeah.
And then I moved here to Vegas, so now I have good coach, good training partners, like
PI.
performance. I have nutrition, I have fucking everything. Like, but what's more important is like training partner and coach,
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
Agreed.
You look at the fucking mats in Xtreme, and then you just look how many talents, how many fucking good wrestler, good striker, good all around. Like, it's fucking great,
No,
right?
it's crazy. It's
You can't be like, if you're in the gym that you don't have to fucking kill yourself every day and punch it, broke yourself in the training, but you need to get a difficult time on the gym. Like, you need to have a little bit of hard time. If you be the best day, you're in the best
don't
place.
grow.
You don't
Yeah.
grow. Like, you need diamond to shine. Like, how do you polish diamond? With just another diamond, right?
Yeah.
Right. Iron sharpens iron.
Yeah.
That's what yeah.
So this is why I move here, to get the best, so don't have regrets in the future, no? I just accept, like, now I did my best, I was on the best place, so I believe good things gonna happen. no?
Yeah, I do too, bro.
How's the relationship been? Like, obviously, new coach is probably different for you to get accustomed to, and vice versa, right? Like, how's the relationship been? Have you guys clicked right away? Is there like some
we've always
growing
had
pains?
a friendship. Like, we've always been cool.
Yeah.
You know, he's traveled in Vegas a bunch, so he's come to the gym and hung out and stuff like that. But then for me, it's like really just sitting down and just kind of understanding what he needs from me and what do you need from me? What's my role? Do you want to bring other coaches in too? And then, we had that conversation. I want you to be my head coach. I want to run this. I want to do this. But then really like in the first month, our communication, because we had the Bogdan fight and then we were literally like, a week out?
Yeah.
About a week out before he got hurt. So in a lot of ways, it was kind of a blessing in disguise.
Yeah.
To some degree, like you have to look at like when he was injured and he's like, bro, I don't think I should fight.
Yeah.
I try to look at the positive perspective from everything. It's like, well, this just gives us more time to continue to grow with each other.
Right.
But we put a pretty good foundation down in those like 6 weeks that we had together, and then really by the time he was done with his rehab and everything else, we're just right back to it. So, but yeah, that's really it. Just time served.
Yeah. What was that? Because correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't Bogdan like a good friend or family friend?
Yeah, I went to his wedding in 2019. We trained together. He been to my brother's corner like all his career. He's helping my brother as well. Like it's just it was weird.
Bogdan was training with us, and then and his brother. They all came to camp with us at the gym. And then when Johnny, because Bogdan was coming back to train with us, and I was like, brother, I train Johnny, and you guys are gonna fight. And he's like, oh, no problem. I'll come back after we fight. And he goes, no hard feelings. So really good guy.
Did you guys? How's that conversation go? Like, okay, you get a call, it's this guy. He gets a call, it's you.
I
like,
think
you guys text each other
because I didn't sign, and somebody told him that I signed, and then he signed, and then when he signed, I signed.
The fucking the Mick Maynard old dirty trick, bro.
The UFC playbook.
You signed? Okay, let's fight them.
Yeah, but you guys didn't like text each other or call each other and anything like that, or
kind of like, bro, somebody offered this fight. We just argue a little bit on the end because, like, he told you I signed first, but I didn't sign,
Yeah.
And we're just like, okay, let's fucking fight then. And
so they did that with Sean and Roman. Because I coached both.
Yeah.
I was in the middle of that.
Yeah.
So I get a call from Roman saying, hey, Sean agreed to fight me. Like, I thought we were teammates. 5 minutes later, I get a call from Sean. Hey, I got a call that said Roman signed to fight me. He's like, I thought we were all like, we were good. I was like, hold on.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, dude. I was like, nobody agreed to fight either of you.
Dirty ass.
It was Mick on the other line saying,
dirty ass.
oh, so-and-so said he would fight you. So-and-so said he would fight you. And I was like, oh, these fuckers. I was like, dude, that never happened.
That's hilarious. Speaking of, Izzy just said publicly the other day, did you see that he wants the Sean rematch? Did you guys talk about it at all, or have you talked to him at all? Anything?
I talked to Sean, but I didn't mean we didn't talk about the fight.
Yeah, I just thought that was random. Like it came out of nowhere. I saw.
Was he training with Goggins?
Yeah, when he was training with Goggins. Yeah,
perfect.
Goggins of all
perfect.
people.
Yeah, do your camp with David Goggins. Let us, and then we'll fight you. That's amazing.
We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, who's gonna carry the boats?
Yeah, who's gonna carry the log over their head? So back to Xtreme Couture. I'm curious, the energy and the stuff that you the entertainment value when you walk to the cage and in the fights and stuff. Are you like that all the time? Are you like that in the gym, or where does that energy come from?
I think I was born with this charisma or way to live already. It's just my personality is like this.
Yeah,
I'm like this all the time, and I just realized that we all gonna die one day, so fuck it.
Yeah. Let's have some fun.
Yeah.
that's a good point.
There's one thing in life that you cannot run off is death.
Yeah.
So I don't know why people so scared of doing things and fear of what the other thing people gonna think of what you're wearing, what you're doing, what you're posting. Like fuck it, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Nobody pay my bills. They don't have to point nothing on me because. If you like me, okay. If you don't like it, I don't care too. So I don't need... Jesus, bro. Imagine if Jesus doesn't make everybody happy. Who am I?
Yeah. Shit, that's a good point.
That's an excellent point.
I never thought of that.
Me either.
Jesus pissed people off.
Yeah.
Shit.
Doing the fucking perfect thing,
Yeah.
Being nice and fucking doing miracles and teaching. And
just
people don't like it.
Walking on water and they hate his
Walking on
ass.
water,
So-
turning water into wine.
Yeah. I just live my life. One day I'm gonna die, have the best of it, And I don't live for myself anymore. I don't have ego,
Yeah.
I just live to provide for my family and make other people happy and laugh. Like my happiness comes from other people, not from myself, you know.
Right.
So this is the best way to live, I believe, and I'm doing, you know.
Yeah. Did you expect like Twitter or social media to have the reaction that they do when you dance to the cage, you dance in front of Tate, you know, and he's like putting the Vaseline on and stuff? Like, did you expect those reactions like on social media, or is that just you being
not
you?
really. It's just fucking. Sometimes I'm very
Or Tate
optimistic.
giving the face.
What you say when you do things without thinking? Yeah,
It's your personality, though.
yeah.
Right.
Just do it. I don't know what's the outcome. Just hopefully
You're just
it's
doing it
good,
because
you
it's
know?
you. Yeah.
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 Hopefully it's good.
But I like that, like you're creative also in the cage. Like your mindset is, you know, when I hold pads for him, I'll do something and I'll move to an angle, and then he sees something at his mind's eye or being creative in that moment, and he's throwing something. Right?
Yeah,
right?
I think one of the best thing that you can use in a fight is your brain, bro. Yeah. Because when you're not focused, I lost a few fights like this because the first fight that I lost like this, and I realized that our beliefs and action have to be very confident, because against Corey Anderson, like I was in front of him and I was like feint, and I hold myself a few times. I have the opportunity to knock him out or to put him down or do whatever I want to do, but I didn't trust, I didn't believe, and I was like, go, don't go, and he go.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when you're there, you don't have to think what the guy is doing. You have to create, you have to be authentic, and you have to trust yourself.
Yeah.
Because if you doubt 1 second, you're already losing, bro.
Yeah.
He is gonna fucking create. We are all creators. And if you don't create, the other guy is creating.
Right.
And then you fuck. You have to trust yourself, go there and do your thing. If you're thinking too much, you're gonna react against his creation. You don't have, like,
Instead of
he's
being
winning
proactive.
already.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You cannot react. React is not authenticism. You need to create and make him react, and then you're gonna build on top of that. When you wait the guy to do things, you're gonna react, like, you're wrong. You're reacting against his creation.
Right.
You're losing. Do you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you create and make him react, you always on top of the game. You create his react, so you on top. Like, he have to worry about what you gonna do. When you think and doubt yourself, you start losing the fight.
What was one of your favorite knockouts in the UFC that you had, like where you felt like that?
My second and my third fight.
Serkinov?
Against Serkinov was good because I was like fucking throwing him information and boom, just flow, you know?
Knee, right? It was the
Yeah.
knee?
And then my second against
Khalil?
just like that. Khalil was a good one as well. Like, I was throwing information on him, right?
Uh-huh.
In my second fight as well, like fucking was 15-second knockout. Like, I throw information. Pow.
Oh, is it Ledette?
Yeah.
The spinning back fist,
Kick
right?
and fist, yeah.
Kick and fist.
That was
yeah.
nice.
So
Yeah,
you
that
need
was
to
crazy.
create and make
Yeah.
him react. Because if you react against, I know that is level, but even though in high level guy, you're not gonna go there and knock the guy out, but you need to make him worry about what you're gonna do.
Right.
Because if you wait to him, he's gonna start creating. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
100%.
How that works.
Yeah.
Right. You want to be more proactive,
Yeah.
not reactive.
Yeah.
Right. And that's when you feel like you're at your best, is when
When
you're
I'm
just
best,
kind
when
of
I'm doing
free
shit,
flowing.
you know?
Free flow.
When
Yeah.
you're moving, you fucking.
Khalil was the elbow, right?
Mhm.
You got him
Yeah.
with the elbow?
Yeah, Khalil was the elbow, which is a great win because he's been,
Yeah.
he's been
Yeah.
doing really well.
Aged well.
He's fighting in, where the fuck are they going?
He's fighting-
Azabuka?
Hazabukistan. I don't know.
One of the stands.
Yeah. Well, we were
No,
supposed
Azerbaijan.
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 That's what I said.
Azerbaijan. Yeah, that's what you said. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
We were supposed to go there, right? Is that where we were supposed to go originally? Because they had his book somewhere, and then
Where is that? That's O'Malley and Devalishvili too, right?
is in Jersey.
Oh, is it Jersey?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
Prudential Center.
or
again?
initially
Yeah.
that they had his book for that, and then
For
they moved him to Jersey. We're like,
Azerbaijan.
fuck,
Yeah. They don't want to go to Baku.
yeah.
That's a long ass flight.
Fuck, I
I'm
bet.
sure. So yeah, so obviously that's just who you are, entertaining this and that. Is that how you always were, like as a kid, like, you know, growing up Brazil, like were you always just kind of this like class clownish, you know, charismatic type of kid?
Yeah, a little bit, because I like to be authentic, you know. But I didn't know what the fuck authentic means back then. But
Right.
I was just like fucking playing, you know, playing football. I draw a lot to put out my creativity, you know. I draw a lot. I watch a lot of movies, Dragon Ball, like cartoon stuff
What
like
was
that.
your favorite movies growing up? Like martial arts movies or?
Yeah. I watch a lot of Michael Jackson as well. I was a
Yeah,
big
of course you
fan,
did. That's how you get
So
to dance.
a lot
to the
of
ring.
fighting games and fighting movie, like fucking. There one that I was really into when I was young was the Street Fight.
Street
the
Fighter.
movie
Yeah.
with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
He
Yeah,
was
yeah,
fucking so strong.
Yeah.
He was so plasticky that when he was, you know. So I think that was a lot of things like this kind of move that inspired me to be a fighter. I was play as well, like fighting play. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, but I like the fighting game, you know,
Yeah.
for my personal life.
How old were you when you started getting MMA?
I think 21.
21.
Oh wow. So that's kind of late then,
Very
right?
late.
Like that's late. Were you in Brazil when you got into
In Brazil.
martial arts?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was your first martial art?
Muay Thai.
Muay Thai.
And 1 year later, Jiu-Jitsu. So kind of together, Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what was the reason? Just to get energy out, or was there a specific reason that you
people
wanted to go?
invite me, you know. I think you're good, you big, you long, you should practice this. I think you're gonna be good. Like people invite me, just start. You know, I was like to the conflict, you know, the fighting, and I was.
What were you doing
good
at the time? Like, were you in school? Were you working?
in school and work? I was working, I think, building houses, you know,
Oh, construction.
construction. Yeah.
Wow.
Fucking hard work. I
Oh,
remember.
yeah.
I remember. I was fucking. I wake up because I was tall and skinny, right? I woke up 5 a.m. Went to the gym to lift weight, and then 7:30 or the 6 to 7. 7 I was having a little breakfast and going to work, like fucking throw bricks and doing fucking cement and stuff, like hard work.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
shit.
And
Oh,
then
yeah.
student night time. And then between this, I was going to the gym as well in the morning before, you know, and then people started inviting me to do martial arts and jiu-jitsu, and I just went through and I enjoy and learn quickly stuff, you know.
Yeah.
I think I was born to do that shit because I wasn't good, but I learned quickly, you know.
Yeah.
That feels natural for me, and then I just start doing, you know.
How old were you when you had your first fight?
It was 2013.
So 12 years ago.
Yeah. So
How old are you?
33.
Yeah.
21,
So 21.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh, so you had a fight quickly.
Yeah,
Right,
you
right
got
after you
right
started
in
training.
there.
Start
Yeah.
training with
You got right
because
in there.
I
Dive in the deep
I
end.
stepped in for a guy that he get hurt. So I fight. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And how was the experience? Like,
I fuck knocked the guy out.
yeah,
the first round.
Built for this shit, baby. Let's go.
and he
Let's
was
go.
hooked right
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
huh? So how long did you stay in Brazil training? Like, were you there for the majority of your like regional scene fights and stuff like that, or?
I moved from Rio to Curitiba where I start training, shoot the box and all the gyms there, get more experience, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I think I stayed in Brazil on my career for 2 or 3 years, and then I moved to Scotland. Then
What made you go to Europe? Just
I have no idea, but just opportunity. My coach was going to be one of the coaches, going to be a head coach in a gym in Scotland, and he make a proposal for the guy. Like, if you sponsor my fight, I go to your gym, and then we went through.
yeah.
The guy started sponsoring me, paying like fucking. He promised you, I think, 1,000 pounds, but after the first month, he just pay like 400 pounds.
Like, oh shit.
And then he said he's gonna give everything, like food and blah blah blah, a lot of shit.
Yeah.
He cut everything for the half, and then I said, "Fuck,
You
we
got your
fucked."
ass to
Yeah.
Scotland and
Yeah.
was like, hold on.
Yeah.
Now you're
I
stuck.
don't know how to fucking speak English. I don't have visa to work. And then there, I did 3 fights there, bro.
In Scotland?
Yeah, no. When I was in Scotland, I fought in UK, in Southampton, a heavyweight guy. But before I get the belt in UCMMA in London, I knocked the guy out. He was number 3 or 4 or 2, I don't know, in Europe back the day. Austin. I knocked him out. Then 1 month later, I fought heavyweight. And 1 week after, I fought a light heavyweight. I got another belt in Belgium. And then I became number 1 in Brazil and in Europe. Then I got the opportunity to fight in Contender Series. And then I got to UFC after.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you, when you were in Curitiba, did you go to any UFC events? Were they there at that time or no? Oh, okay. Because that was where Stipe beat Verdum for the belt.
That's right.
It was 198. And that's when Cyborg made her debut too. So I didn't know if you were down there for that or living there at the time.
I don't think so. I think I
that was
hear about it. I
2000
was in Curitiba. I think I was there, but I didn't went to Arena to
That was
watch nothing,
2016.
yeah. It's too expensive for me. And
Yeah. Yeah, that was a stadium show too. They did
Was
like
it?
40-some thousand.
No shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't go.
Verdun lost.
Yes, Stipe.
He was with, I remember he was with fucking a little fucking mask thing, you know.
The face.
Yeah.
Yeah, he made his face and they had the little cutouts and everything. Yeah. So when you're in Scotland, you're fighting throughout the UK. You don't speak English at this time. You're learning English as you're there.
My best teacher was Duolingo and Tinder. Because I have fucking
Tinder.
fucking 100 matches on Tinder. I'm not saying I'm a very handsome guy, but I was like a gringo there, right?
Right.
The girls like a guy that's different that
Right.
they see every
They
day. I was
see,
very
yeah.
different the fucking blonde guys there, you know?
Right.
And then my greetings get really good because hey, how are you? What you doing? What blah blah blah, no? And Duolingo, Tinder, my English fucking 3 months I was fluent, bro.
Yeah.
Practicing a lot.
Women will make you do that, bro.
The power of pussy, bro. It's crazy.
That's right. Yeah.
So then you win your title in Europe and you get the Contender Series spot. Are you at Kavanaugh's gym at this point? Or are you
No,
still
it's just fucking going around, bro.
nomadic? Yeah, just moving around.
I was I moved from Scotland to Southampton, and then I signed with UFC, then I make a first training camp in Thailand, and then I make 3 fights and I hurt my shoulder, then I moved to Thailand again to leave for 6 months to recover the shoulder, and then I moved to Russia to do a training camp against Corey Anderson. Then I moved to Canada to train Firas Zahabi. And then I just moved
Man,
so
you were
much.
around, huh?
Yeah, 2020 I moved to Ireland.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Why Russia for the Corey Anderson fight?
A Russian coach, like my brother coach today, he went to Thailand and visited me and then invited me and we just go. People was inviting me, I was just fucking going.
You just go, huh?
Yeah.
Were you in Moscow or St. Petersburg or?
Yeah, Moscow.
Moscow?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Dang, that's crazy. It's probably hard to like get some like stability with like a training program if you're moving that
I was
much.
the first fight in my family. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
Yeah.
There is nobody to guide me, you know?
Right.
Just fucking
Yeah.
I don't know
That's
what the
probably
fuck
a
I was
huge
doing.
resource for Wagner now because you've been through all that stuff, you know?
Yeah.
So for
It's a good experience, you know. I was learning a lot, but like you can see that now my brother doing kind of bad. He don't have as much skill that I have. He's
Sure.
big and like athletic skill. He's good,
he's fucking good.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
he's doing better than me on his career because he have me as a
Resource.
kind of
Guide,
mentor
yeah.
guide, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no guide, bro. I was just fucking my own laboratory, doing my own shit, see what's work, what doesn't work. you
Yeah.
know? No mentor, no really good head coach. Just fucking.
Trial by
Just-
fire.
Yeah, trial by fire, man.
Yeah. That's the best way to learn though,
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes.
Your brother
I
have anything
remember
coming
my
up?
brother when I moved to Thailand. I put him to fight in a cage on the sand. 3 fights in one day, bro.
Really?
No rules. Small gloves, sand.
In Brazil?
No, in
Thailand.
Thailand.
Oh, in Thailand,
Sometimes
sorry.
when you fell on the floor, you have to wash the
Sand
water,
out.
go back. And then we beat the guy. Oh no, tell that you want to fight again. I want to fight. Who want to fight me?
No way.
It's crazy.
Does he have something coming up?
Not yet.
Not
He
yet.
can't wait to fight. He's training every day. He's just waiting, you know.
Yeah.
Where's he train out of? He's here?
He's in
Russia.
Russia.
Oh,
He
he's
live
in Russia
He
still.
have a Russian wife. He married there, you know.
Oh, he's Russian.
Yeah, he's Russian
He's
now.
Russian
bro.
now.
Yeah.
Russia.
He's cool, bro. I like having him out. Yeah,
Yeah?
he's a good dude. Yeah.
Has he come out? Has he come out and trained a little bit?
He's done
few
2,
times,
yeah.
Yeah.
2 or 3. But
Awesome.
like, but his last fight was at the Apex, yeah.
Yeah.
So like he'll come out like 2 weeks maybe to get
Yeah.
acclimated and come out and train. And then the one fight, him and Bogdan came out for like 2 months.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when Bogdan fought Ryan Spann. So Bogdan was out
Ah.
at the gym and
Okay.
they both were out and training a bunch. So
Yeah.
And then I think Wagner ended up fighting
Tafa?
Tafa like short notice kind of.
Yeah. Is that when he heel hooked him or whatever?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I won a lot of money on that fight. I won a lot of money.
How?
You know, someone maybe has said like he had good jiu-jitsu and wrestling and Tafa didn't, and maybe bet this. And so I did.
Maybe gave him a little tip or two.
So I did. So I did. So let's go back to the beginning with UFC. So Contender Series, you get the call. What, like, again, at this point, you have no blueprint, no mentor, like you said. Are you in your head? Is this like the big show, or are you just kind of like, oh, well, they called me, I'm gonna go out there, like, let's just go fight?
I have no idea. Bro.
Yeah,
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here, but let's fucking go. I have nothing else to do.
yeah. So you basically your whole career, you just said yes a lot, and it got you into like the right positions. Yeah. And so what was the experience on Contender Series like? Did you enjoy it? It
was really good. Like as I said, I was in my own laboratory, right?
Did you fight actually at you didn't fight at the Apex on Contender Series, right? You did?
Yeah.
So you weren't at the Tough Gym. Because remember the first season of Contender was at the Tough Gym.
Yeah. Yeah, Ige was over there.
Ige was over there, and Sean O'Malley was over there. So you were
Austin
after that.
Salmon.
Okay.
I remember on the day fight, I wake up and I eat a lot of bacon and egg for breakfast. I thought you're gonna fight a little bit late, but bro, I fought. All my blood was on my stomach doing my digestion, you know? Because a lot of egg and fat and protein. You cannot eat fat and protein in the fight day.
Yeah.
I didn't know back the day. I fought 3 rounds. I could finish him if I eat properly.
Oh yeah,
Bro,
that was a decision.
I beat him, but I was punching him, doing everything. My body was collapsing during the fight because too much acid. My body wasn't washing that shit. I was so rigid and tired, you know?
Yeah.
And I get so sick after the fight. My lips get white. And I was feeling so fucking sick.
Oh, from the sodium, from
breathe.
the bacon and stuff? Like probably,
Bro. And then I throw up so much after the fight. And then my collar come back like, fuck, I feel alive now. It's just to understand
crazy.
that my body wasn't ready to fight because it was all my organ was working really hard to digest the fucking protein and fat.
Yeah.
You know, like
that's like going to the Texas Day Brazil before a title fight.
Not a good idea.
Not a good idea.
So nutrition is a very important thing
Yeah.
on the fight game because if you eat something wrong, you can get fucked. You cannot perform as your best.
Yeah, it's, you know what's something that I've noticed too back in the day, like when guys would make weight, the first thing they wanted to do was eat a burger or they just throw whatever they want. Like, oh, I made weight.
No, there's a science to rehydrate.
Not only that, like now you have to go out and perform tomorrow.
Yeah.
So let's save all of that for when you win the fight.
Right.
You know, but back in the day, like we didn't understand that. We didn't think of that shit. It was like I made weight, eat a burger. You know, Brad still eats chicken Alfredo. I was like, that cannot be good. Right.
I told the story on here before, right? I think I did. We were in, man, what fight was this? Utica, New York.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I think that's what it was. And I want to say it was Al Iaquinta, but I don't remember exactly who. I think it was Al. But they do the morning weigh-ins. He gets off the scale. He starts chugging, some, I don't know, water or some sort of drink or whatever, and starts heating up like spaghetti and meatballs. It's like 8 in the morning, 7:30 in the morning, spaghetti and meatballs, and just starts going to town. During, like, he made weight, whatever. Bro, not even 5 minutes later, you walk back in. It smelled like throw up and tomato sauce.
Oh, yeah.
In the whole fucking weigh-in area.
Yeah.
Because he was just gorging all these like carbs and things that he, felt like he needed to have. And bro, it was nasty.
Which the science now, like, we understand, but before we didn't.
Right.
Because it was just a bunch of fucking idiots.
Yeah. Or people who had been doing it.
The sport's so young.
Right. The sport was so young, there was no experience now.
And the PI was relatively new at that time. Sure. And so like these guys were used to doing it a certain way. And I think it was Al Iaquinta, but I'll never forget that smell. Fucking,
you throw up.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, because first thing that you have to put is very light carbohydrate. Put some fruit to increase your enzymes and fiber. To prepare your stomach for the first meal.
Right.
You cannot just put your first meal feel like a lot of spice and and sauce and no.
Oh,
But the rehydration part has become just as important as the weight cut.
right.
It really does. But
Right.
we didn't know any of that shit.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I remember putting Dennis in a sauna for like fucking an hour.
You still good?
You
Yeah,
good,
still
bro? I'm
good.
eating fried chicken out of the window. Like, you good, man? Yeah, he's not dead. All right, cool. Like,
That's
that
one
was-
thing when I was at UFC, I made sure to not do is because you go check in right on Tuesdays and you sign and when I first got there, we'd have a pizza, salad,
Dude,
chicken
just
fingers,
starving.
whatever, eat it, and all these guys are walking in,
Oh,
fucking staring at
yeah,
us like
yeah,
this, and I'm
yeah.
like, eventually I caught on. I'm like, yo, we should just not do this because this is like so disrespectful.
No,
These
dude.
guys are dying.
So Julian and those guys, they take us to go eat, like during the fight week, because they just want to watch us eat.
Yeah.
Like that's how sadistic and crazy these guys
Felder
are.
was Felder was the most psycho I've ever seen.
Oh, Felder? Oh,
was
yeah.
Paul Felder was cutting weight one time in I think we were in like Nova Scotia or something, Halifax, and we're like doing this thing, cutting weight, and he's like, I want to go to the candy shop. And he
wanna
literally
walk
just walked
around.
through
Yeah.
a chocolate bakery and candy shop and was like just smelling
Smell.
candy. And I'm like, you're sick. Like you're psycho.
yeah.
He's like, no, I love it. I'm like, that's torture. That's just pure
No,
torture.
dude, we're
to,
in
like,
Miami and
smell.
Julian's wants to go to all the bakeries.
Yeah.
We're just walking around and he's just
Smell
smelling
good.
and looking at them and everything
Do you do
else.
that? Are you like that when you
Bro,
cut weight or?
I don't give a fuck anymore. Like,
Yeah.
I realized that my body is just for the job. Like, even after on holiday, I don't even like to eat trash anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just fucking psycho now. I
Yeah.
just want to perform, doing everything to live longer, live healthy, get better for fighting. Like, I love dessert, but
Sure.
I don't eat sugar anymore. I just have honey in my house. The only thing close to sweet is honey for me.
Yeah,
So
right.
when I have a dessert, I put some Greek yogurt, fruit, and honey. This is my dessert.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to perform. Like, you have to
Yeah.
be a little bit psycho to be in good level.
Yeah.
You have to live different. If not, the other guys doing, they probably had 1% better than you and make difference in a high level.
Right.
You don't drink much at all, do you?
Not really. I drink, but I don't like to drink. I don't like what the alcohol does on my
Yeah,
body. I kind of psycho like, no, this is gonna dehydrate my organs and blah blah
Sure.
blah. I think but if you wanna have fun, of course. Like
Yeah,
last time
right.
I went to Monaco for my sponsor David, his own Sprite Aviator, on his birthday, and he brought shisha.
Hookah.
Is a drinking from where's Merab from?
Oh, shisha the drink? It's a drink?
Oh,
or-
Georgia.
Georgia. It's
Oh,
a Georgia
Georgia.
kind
Ah.
of
Yeah, I've had that.
vodka.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought he meant
Roman brought
hookah.
it. Roman
I thought he
brought it.
meant like,
Good,
Yeah,
bro.
it's sweet.
is it?
I drink so much that shit.
Yeah.
It was like a fucking more than years I wasn't drinking.
Was that
I just
the-
drink to have fun with the guy.
Sure.
Yeah.
Was that the video of you, Merab, and Pereira like
Yeah.
dancing and
Yeah.
stuff?
That,
And
that was before I drink.
That was before.
That
you
was
drank.
before.
Yeah.
Hey, you have no idea.
How
bro.
was that out there with those guys? Like,
It was really fun.
Yeah.
It was really nice. Yeah.
was that the first time you got to like hang out with those guys?
yeah,
Or
yeah.
did you guys talk or
We
trade any
clicked, yeah, it was
stories?
good,
Or,
yeah.
it was good.
It was really
That's
nice.
awesome.
Rob's awesome, man.
Yeah, Merab too, and Pereira seems like
Michelle?
obviously he does. No. Alex Pereira
Oh,
was the
Alex,
video.
Yeah.
But he has like the stone face and he's very
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
No,
but he
he's
seems like a
cool.
guy that's like
Yeah.
fun to hang
He's
out
fun,
with and
yeah,
like
he's
he
fun.
cracks jokes and stuff. Yeah. That's awesome. That's the drinking thing. Like I get now too. The older I get, it's like I really enjoy
Can't
like
sleep, bro.
I enjoy like an old fashioned
Sure.
or a glass of wine or whatever, a beer. But like
I don't like to get drunk.
yeah,
Yeah,
same. Like last night we went to the movies, me and my wife, and we sat and had a drink at the bar before. And I think we each had like one drink, and I was like, "Yeah, we're good.
I'm good.
Let's just
Yeah.
go watch the movie."
Yeah.
I can't get drunk anymore. Like it, especially the older I get. I'm 36 now. It's like I can't. My body can't take it.
What was it?
You know?
What was it like in Ireland? Did you go out and drink much when you were out
No,
there?
you have one beer, like the
Yeah.
Guinness, blah, but I don't really, not much.
Yeah.
Like everybody drinks so much.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
dude, when I've
In
been
Ireland,
to
it has
Dublin,
to
I've
be.
My
been to
wife
Belfast.
stopped drinking. I don't know how do I did that to her. I think she just realized, like, because I give so much example for her. But on the beginning of our relationship, bro, like, fuck, I think I have an alcoholic wife. It's true. Like, it's on the culture. Like, she's very educated. Her family.
Where is she from?
everybody-
Or what is
Ireland.
Belfast.
Oh, she's
Ireland.
Irish.
yeah.
Okay.
Her family, everybody have fucking degrees, something. They are very educated.
Yeah.
They sit on the table, then they like very like
Formal.
kind of formal, no?
Yeah.
Sure.
but they fucking drink wine almost every day, bro.
Yeah.
And she was drinking every day, like too much.
Yeah.
Too much. I have to deal for kind of because I look at her and I see her little drunky eyes, you know, like, and when you see somebody drunk, somebody that you love, not very drunk, but a little bit drunk,
Sure.
you feel that she's missing something. You feel like missing her soul or something.
Yeah.
You start to feel sorry for her, no? A little bit. Like, fuck, love, you have to stop drinking that much.
Yeah.
It's too much, like, you know? But she's enjoying it. Just wine.
Yeah. Just, yeah.
Get a glass of wine. But when you see if she fucking drink the whole bottle, she's small.
Yeah. She's
know what I
tiny.
Yeah, she's
And then
little.
she's drunk.
Yeah.
Now she's fucking many months without drinking. She's like a Pilates princess now. She's training. She likes to train, no? Before she was lifting very heavy. Now she's doing more Pilates. She changed her style, but she's being more healthy, you know?
Yeah.
And she realized that you can have a glass of wine, but she's not having even a glass of wine anymore.
Yeah.
She's just like, I think
Like you're
improved.
good. Yeah, no,
she
yeah.
improved it.
Everything in moderation, right? Like,
Did you meet Tara in Ireland?
in Thailand.
In Thailand?
And she was primary school teacher.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
wow.
I
She
remember.
teach like
yeah.
5 years old children that are like English, you know?
wow.
And then 1 week before she left, I met her. And I thought, she's the one.
Yeah.
That's awesome, bro.
What year was this?
2019.
Oh, wow.
Before I went to Russia.
Mm.
Then she went to Russia to visit me. She went to Canada to meet me. And then we moved to Ireland together in 2020.
And how far was she from where she grew? How far were you guys from where she grew up when you lived in Ireland? Or was that the same city?
No, I was in Dublin.
Oh, okay.
And she was in Northern Ireland, Belfast.
Belfast,
It's like 2 hours drive.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's crazy difference too. Belfast and Dublin, like the cities.
Well, is Belfast
Different
Northern
currency as
Ireland?
well.
Right?
Belfast is technically
Northern
England.
Ireland.
Northern
It's
Ireland.
UK.
Yes.
UK come there and conquer.
Yeah.
Like people
Yeah.
don't really like much, you know, because
Yeah, there's a lot of like
Oh, bro,
the
big
turmoil there.
Yeah.
Or like, you know, butting heads of,
Oh, yeah.
of all that. Yeah. I worked with a couple guys that were based in Belfast. When I went to England for some of the boxing stuff I was doing, and I would just ask him, like, I'm not trying to be, I'm ignorant, but I'm not trying to be
Yeah, you're
disrespectful.
trying to learn.
And he was like telling me the whole story and all kind of stuff. So
yeah, you if you want to really know, you put an Irish T-shirt flag, go to Belfast, and I'm gonna find out.
do
It's
that.
kind of like this. It's
Yeah.
fucking Protestants with
Protestants and Catholics, right?
Catholics. It's just bullshit, bro. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, bro.
Yeah,
Dublin was.
I've heard.
both of them. I had such a good time in both.
Yeah.
You know, and that's such a underrated thing about our job is we
Yeah.
get to see the world for free on the promotions dime.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we get to travel and see, and
It's
dude,
nice.
I love it.
Yeah.
How much has being a dad changed your perspective on your MMA game or life in general?
Yeah, I just want to come back home safe for my baby, you know? It's a little piece of yourself that you give life, you know, you create, and you just see he's learning, improving every day. You get excited when he's starting doing new things. It's just give him more purpose.
Yeah.
You understand what life is about. You don't care about, like, before you have a baby, ask somebody that he's not dead yet.
Yeah.
Change this baby nap. He's like,
Yeah.
no, I don't want to change nap. Take it shit. Imagine put your finger. When you have a baby, you don't care.
Yeah.
You just feel love and you feel like, fuck, I don't want to see my baby dirty. Like,
Right.
you put your finger on the shit, you don't care, you know? Like,
Yeah.
no, it's my baby, I'm going to clean it.
Yeah.
You don't make it bad faith. Like, no, you just want to clean and
Mm.
look after it, you know? It's just make you more mature, evolved, you know?
Yes. Yeah.
Evolved you.
How old is your son?
He's 10 months now.
10 months. Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
How old's yours?
Cash just turned 8 months today.
8 months.
8
You
months.
guys
Yeah.
are pretty close
Yeah.
together. And
Yeah. Is that your first one?
First,
Yeah, same.
he's cute,
Same.
man.
It's really
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Like, you see another human being growing, learning. You just want to do everything for him, you know?
It's the best. It's the fucking best.
He's the happiest baby too. Like every
Yeah.
time you see him, Kyle's like just smiling and
Smile.
Yeah.
loving it. Yeah, he's
That's
great.
the best, man.
Looks like his mom. Thank God.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the best, man. It's like the purity. Like they just don't, all they know is just like happiness and hopefully, because you know, you're being good parents.
I think
still,
it's the
but-
most motivating thing as a parent or an adult is just like it changes your perspective on life. Number one,
by far.
but it motivates the hell out of you just to be the best you can be for your child, you know, and anything and everything.
It's
that
kind
you
of
do.
for yourself because he's
Depending
you.
on you.
He
Yeah.
is you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you die for yourself
Yeah.
because I don't care about me anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
I care about him, but he is my little me, you know?
Right.
And it's kind of a breakdown of ego. Before you just the man, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. But now I'm not the man anymore. Like I do everything like I'm a pussy now for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I don't want to, if this guy talk shit, I don't want to fight him because I want to get safe home for my son, you know?
Right.
I don't care about this guy. I care about this guy.
Yeah.
He's my little one, you know? And
Yeah.
I do everything for him now.
What's up, guys? Get on the sports betting action by going to mybookie.ag. At MyBookie, it's easy. You bet, you win, they pay. MyBookie has over 150 bets for you to choose from anything from fights, hoops, football, prop bets, minute bets. It's all there. Head to mybookie.ag and use code VERSUSPOD. Not only will you get a 50% bonus on your first deposit up to $1,000, you'll also get a $10 casino chip. That's a lot of money there. I've seen large parlays cash for less. Every once in a while, like, you know. Again, head to mybookie.ag and use the code VERSUSPOD. You bet, you win, they pay. Now let's get back to the show.
Everything to set an example to make them see. I was talking to my wife the other day about this. It feels like for me, probably for most parents, I would assume, but it's almost like a do-over, you know, for like your life. It's like, okay, I'm going to like do everything that I wish I would have done. I'm going to do it for this kid.
I'm going to do
now.
better. Yeah.
I'm going to do it better
Yeah.
for this kid. Like all the things in my life that I feel like
It's kind of a
didn't go the
restart.
right way.
Yeah,
exactly.
To
exactly.
do better.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I need to do better now.
Exactly.
For him.
Yep. Everything you think you did wrong in your life or the bad stuff in your life, it's like, okay, now I know what not to do or what to do to make sure he or she never sees that or feels that, you know, or do as best you can because life happens.
Well, it's
obviously,
just like the way you're talking about you being an example for your brother,
yeah,
right? In the MMA game, like things we've gone through, things we've lived through, those experiences, we want to obviously share with our children, but
Yeah.
and help them navigate through all the pitfalls that we had.
Yeah.
Like even with my athletic career and things like that with my kids.
Yeah.
Hey, do this. This is what I did. This is where I messed up. You know, and you hope that doesn't repeat themselves because we went through those experiences for them,
right.
in the way that we're trying to help them navigate.
Making me, I like my dad, you know, but he's making me realize how scumbag he is.
Really?
Because on the beginning, he didn't want to give much shit for me. He didn't want to like register me, give me name and stuff in the beginning. Today, I fucking, you know, he's very proud, like, because I'm the first guy to speak English to get out of the country of our family, you know?
Yeah.
Like, he's proud of me today. But on the beginning, he said, no, I can't have a son now. Told my mom, I can't register him. He's going to fuck up my career in the army, blah, blah, blah. And then he find another woman, make another son. Of course, my brother, we're a different mom, you know? I love my brother and everything, but I realized like he was cheating my mom and stuff like that. No, just make me realize like I don't want my son being through what I've been through. Just make me like, imagine if I do shit, my wife wanna divorce, and another guy raise my son growing up without me. Like, how do my dad could do this to me?
Right.
And make me realize that I want to create my son and raise him. Like, I'm going to do everything right. Should what happened to me don't happen to him. Do you know what I mean?
That's a
Imagine
great
if
perspective too, because I
Yeah.
don't think a lot of people understand that, how important that is. Like, you know,
And some guys don't understand that.
they
They
don't-
keep doing fucking shit.
They think
Yeah.
it's okay.
Yeah.
They think that's the way it's supposed to be, right? Like you have to break that generational
You have to break the cycle. I was literally
yeah.
telling Camille
It's a
this.
I break the vicious cycle of my family, you know, because
Exactly.
I don't want that thing repeat.
Yeah.
No, I want to be the dad of my son,
Yeah.
you know,
Right.
and be with my wife. I know it's hard because because you UFC fight and blah blah blah, you know, and fame and blah blah blah. But I'm very lucky that I married the woman that I have, because she's fucking everything that I was wanting and wishing for,
Yeah.
you know. And if you keep looking, you always want to have temptations everywhere.
Right.
You just have to be strong. But what I want to say is, a child turned a guy life when he realized that, fuck, I need to do better for this
Right.
little one.
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
You got to set the example, right? You want them to see a loving family, loving parents, like all that stuff. So yeah, I'm with you. Like I was telling Camille too, I was like, the more that I am a parent, right? The longer it goes, obviously, like I can't imagine dads leaving their kids, like walking out on their kids.
Yeah.
Like it's fucking.
And this happen a lot, and
all
I
the
don't
time.
understand.
Me
Like,
either.
what's
like,
wrong with
and
these
you,
guys?
Like when you come home and you see this little boy's face or little girl's face, and they're
Oh,
so
it's the
happy
best
to
thing
see
ever.
you.
So
Bro,
fulfilling.
How the
fucking-
fuck could you?
Yeah.
How the fuck could you leave
Oh.
that thing? You know what I mean?
Especially when you look at like
Yeah.
now in best case scenario, right? Like you get 50-50 with that kid if you split up.
Right.
That's best case scenario.
Right.
Maybe she moves and takes the kid, whatever.
Right.
Dude, I couldn't do that. Like fuck,
No.
I'd be heartbroken.
It's-
I'm on the road enough.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And you imagine another guy raising your child.
That's
Like, what
another
the
thing,
Yeah.
too.
fuck,
Yeah.
bro?
Hell no.
That's another
Because
thing.
your silliest decisions and
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
choices.
Because you
bro.
couldn't keep your dick in your pants,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, or
Yeah.
something like that.
No
Shannon
fucking
Sharp.
way.
I wanted to ask you, a guy that you fought, competed last night, Anthony Smith. He's retiring. Kind of how we thought the fight would go. Zhang trains with us at the gym.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, so we
I
kind of.
want to let this very clear. I never attacked nobody family.
Yeah, I know.
I promise you. I promise you.
Now you attack my family. You're attacking my family. What?
What the fuck was that?
I want to fucking meet him and ask him why did he said that in the middle of the fight. I have fucking no idea.
Bro,
Bro,
even
I
your
forgot.
confusion in the middle of the fight, you're like,
What?
what are you talking about? Like, oh, yeah.
I forgot all about that
Yeah.
shit, bro.
Yeah.
I forgot he
That
said
was
that.
so weird.
Oh my God. Well, so was the backstory that like his house had just gotten broken into? Was that around that time where he
I
fought
think
you?
so. Yeah.
And I think that like, because I feel like I heard him say this in some interview or somebody said something where he was like almost having PTSD in the moment of the fight with you. And was like seeing the intruder, but through you.
Me, yeah.
And he was like, you try to take my family or break into my house. It's not funny. We shouldn't laugh.
I know,
but it's fucking
Yeah,
hilarious.
he have a great career. He fought the best in the world. You know, he have a lot of fights. Almost 60 fights, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
His body been through a lot. You know.
Yeah.
And one thing that I noticed, like, is that he didn't check kicks, bro.
Yeah.
He started losing the fight because the guy started landing the fucking kicks on him. Like, just fucking put your fucking shin to his kick, you know?
Yeah.
We literally, we were talking.
We need to evolve to keep in the game. If you
Yeah.
don't evolve,
Yeah.
like, guys gonna go through
They're
you.
just
You
gonna
hit that
keep doing the
plateau,
same thing,
and then
though.
you go, yeah.
We were talking to Zhang a couple weeks ago when he was in camp. We're like, you gotta throw calf kicks at him to see if he's even evolved and learned how to check him or deal with it. The first thing Zhang comes out and does,
Right.
hit it 3 times right to the calf. And we're like, fuck, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I totally forgot
Dude,
about
me
that
too.
one. My
Me
favorite
too.
was your face. You're like, what? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Was it in the middle of the round?
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
one of the rounds, second round maybe or something. I don't even know. But
Crazy.
He said, I'm mad that you attacked my family. And what?
what like did it even register to you like right away, or did you have to like wait a second and be like, did he just say I attacked his family? Like,
I was so focused on the present moment that I just like, this is not part of this moment. This is not part of what's happening here now.
yeah,
Then this was surprise. Like, what?
yeah.
Let's fucking fight, bro. Fucking, I don't know what you're talking about.
I remember I told you when he called me when Roman took the fight short notice. And I was-
Anthony?
yeah, and he was kind of mad. He's
Oh,
like-
when he was
he's like,
upset
you
that-
didn't tell me.
Yeah.
I was like, tell you what, and he's like,
Yeah.
I'm fighting Roman. I was like, well, I'm the first to find out. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't know. I had no idea, bro. He was like pissed. I was like, I don't manage Roman. They tell me who we're fighting. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I love Anthony.
Yeah. He's had a good career, long career. I
Yeah.
remember when he was calling for Dana to sign him because he had already had like 30 fights before he got signed to the UFC.
He was
40
Strikeforce too
fights.
for a while.
A
Yeah,
lot of
Strikeforce.
fights.
He was, but he was at some promotion because he kept wearing this hat when he would win. It was like, call me Dana or
Oh,
sign
yeah.
me Dana or something. Because I remember that. I remember him like really trying, because he was fighting in the regional scene in, where's he from? Iowa? Nebraska?
Omaha.
Yeah, Nebraska. So, but yeah, shouts out to him. Long
I thought the UFC did a
fight.
good job with that whole little montage they did at the end of the
I didn't
fight.
I didn't see his fight.
It was cool.
Yeah?
I mean, I like the way they sent him off.
Yeah.
Like they knew it was his last fight. They gave him his moment. I thought that was really classy, and it was cool.
Yeah, I didn't watch last night. Gary won, right? But I saw clips. He was like almost out of there in the 5th round.
He fought very smart.
Very smart, yeah.
Very smart. He did a good job. I'll say this. The one thing that because him and I have talked about this, and I don't want to give away our game plan, but he did a very good job out of the open stance.
Yeah, he fought the guy's same stance as I fought. I have to fight kind of similar to what he did as well.
And there are a lot of the same things that him and I were talking about. Gary did in that fight to occupy Pratis's hands.
Yeah.
He did a very good job.
Yeah.
And very good job.
I just, one thing that he did a little bit wrong, but he was moving a lot of footwork good, but he put his back on the cage. A few times, you know. If Pratt was a guy that would shoot, that would be a perfect moment to shoot. But he wasn't shooting, but he was more striking, right?
More striking, yep.
But you have just to be very aware where you getting close to the cage, like the black line. You have to fucking get out of there, you know?
Because we've seen Pratis get Radke out in those areas. And
Leech was in the
That is the
cage.
place that you get knocked out. I've been there a few times. I've been knocked out there. I don't want to be there anymore. Never.
But Pratis, he fought well too. He did. I feel like he had a hard time because of Gary's activity.
Yeah.
I think Gary was keeping him occupied with offense.
Yeah.
I noticed that a few times Gary was giving his hand to touch, like when he did something good or no good. Like he's kind of keeping
friendly.
I think that help Gary. That's the game plan too.
Little psychological there
to get more range.
Because
like high-fiving him. Like,
high-five between the fights. Like sometimes the guy getting the momentum and he do something good and you have good.
It's
and
good job.
You cut the guy momentum.
Yeah.
Psychologically, like, bro, he's a fucking enemy there.
Yeah.
You give your hand to touch, you're gonna fucking kick your hand and spin back, kick in your face. Like, bro, it's a fighting game. You be friends after. When you fucking there, don't fucking touch nobody's
for 15
hand.
or 25
Because
minutes.
that was a fucking game plan. It was working.
Dude, it was smart. That's a good point.
He cut the guy momentum many times.
Yeah.
Like, good one, a good one.
I remember I said to Annie, I go, get his fucking phone number. Call him after the fight and be friends. Like right now, I'm trying to take your head off.
Yeah,
because I noticed that.
I hate that about.
But I never thought of it from your perspective. That was Ian playing into a role of, hey, we're being nice guys right now, but to stop the momentum, I never thought of it that way.
Stop. You can. If you watch the fight again, you see like you stop the momentum because the guy hit him once good, then very good one, good. The guy good,
and it was pissing me off because I was like, stop doing that.
Yeah.
But I thought of it from aside from with Ian Gary, like stop trying to be his friend.
Right.
But that's a great point. He was
Mind
doing
games.
it playing mind.
Wow.
Yeah, shit.
There was that's a game plan that was working his way, you know?
Yeah. And Pratis was playing right into it.
Yeah.
High-fiving him back and hugging him. And I'm like, fuck this, dude. Like, bomb on this guy.
That's a big jump for Prates. And he did, obviously performed really well. What do you think he does next? Like, because they said Gary's going to be the backup.
Sure.
For Bilal and
he's going up to Montreal?
Jack Della. Yeah. So obviously Shavkat would be next. Usman and Buckley are fighting now. We talked about that for a while. So what does Prates do? Do you go back to the Jeff Neal fight?
It's not a bad fight.
Yeah.
It's not a bad fight at all. I mean, you already had it booked, so it's not a bad fight. And Jeff Neal's a dog, so
it's a big jump.
It's a good
Did you guys watch the Eubank Ben fight yesterday by chance? The boxing match?
I didn't. I heard it was amazing.
Bro.
The parents was world champion both, right?
And they fought before too.
Yeah, and then the sons fought.
Yes.
There was a world champion fighters or just
no, it wasn't for a title. But that 12th round, holy shit.
What was it on?
I mean, I don't know. DAZN maybe, but I pulled it up on, DAZN, obviously.
Yeah. Okay.
But I think it was on DAZN or something, but dude, that 12th round was incredible. And Conor Ben was coming up from 147 to 160, and Eubank was coming, I think, down from 68 to 60 because they were meeting at a catchweight. So it wasn't for a belt; it's just because they don't like each other. Yeah, which is always a good fight, But it was awesome, man. It was awesome. Ben got hit with some bombs and took them, and he threw some bombs and hit Eubank with them. It was a great fight. This next couple weeks, you got Garcia, Raleigh Romero, Devin Haney, and Jose Ramirez Teofimo Lopez. That's the Times Square card.
Oh, sick.
They're literally putting a boxing ring in Times Square.
Crazy.
Yeah, Turkey and those guys.
Oh, wow.
And then Canelo the next night, and then Inoue is fighting in Vegas. First time
Inoue
fighting in the
is?
U.S. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'm trying to get tickets right
Where's
now.
that at?
I think MGM.
Oh, dude.
I think.
Remember we were doing those Inoue drills that one day?
Yeah,
Boy,
he's fighting
that's my
next. I think it's
guy.
next
I love
Sunday.
that
I
shit.
think here in Vegas. So
You watch
I'm-
much boxing?
Just the heavyweight
Just
guy.
the heavyweight
fight,
guys.
yeah.
Yeah.
Francis should be back in May, so
Oh, really?
yeah,
Back in Vegas or? Oh, really?
back in Vegas.
Oh, nice. He actually, I told you he hit me up the other day.
No.
Yeah, he hit me up like maybe like 2 weeks ago, actually, not the other day, but yeah, he was like, he was in a, you know how Francis is, like in the loudest place possible and wants to have like a serious conversation. It's like, bro, I can't hear you. You speak low already,
Fucking
and it's loud as
jackhammer
shit in the
right behind us.
background. I can't hear you. So I was supposed to call him back, and then I haven't called him
He's
back.
excited
yet,
to be
but-
able to work with. I told him Johnny was out
Yeah.
here. He's like, yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
fun.
that's awesome. Last, I guess we'll get you out of here shortly. But do you ever go back to Brazil, or how often do you go back home?
I brought my mom. I make her visa, tourist visa, so she stay there for a few months here until my fight, and then she come back. But usually I just go there to see my mom, and my sister,
Yeah,
my dad sometimes. But I'm not much excited to go to Brazil because I was telling you, like, there's a time frame that I have to, be very selfish and train and work, because that is my time now.
Yeah.
And I can go to Brazil the rest of my life after.
yeah,
So I don't get much excited. I really want to go to Brazil and travel when I have more time, because Brazil is beautiful, and I don't know much Brazil. I just fucking raised in Rio, and that's it. I want
Yeah.
just the neighborhood states.
right.
But Brazil's fucking big. Have everything
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Have deserts. Have like cold place. Have like
Yeah,
everything. Dunes. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it's beautiful. And one of my careers over. I'm gonna still be young, and I wanna go and travel there. But I don't go much in Brazil right now because I have nothing to do there.
yeah. I love. Have you been to Brazil yet?
I have not
The
been.
food is
No, I
a fucking
not been.
amazing.
The food is
I'm
is
all
pretty
about the
damn good.
food.
The feijoada.
Everywhere, places in Brazil is different columns. Right?
Yeah.
Spanish, German, blah blah blah,
Yeah.
Italian. Every place you go, different state is different spice, different kind of food, and all good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can get tired because if you travel around Brazil, it's so fucking big.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everywhere you go is different food, something new. The accent of the people is different.
yeah,
The look of the people is different. We have blonde, we have ginger, we have black, we have Asian.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And all different culture, different food. So Brazil is very diversified. You don't get
Diverse, yeah.
boring. So this is why I tell you, when I have time, I want to travel Brazil
Yeah.
because the food is amazing, the weather is good, and
yeah,
the place is different, people different.
yeah.
So it's really nice.
I'd like to travel more. I've been to Rio twice
Mm.
for 2 events. Love it. Had a great time both times. One time wasn't the best time, but but yeah, I love it down there. The food is great, except the farofa. I don't like farofa. bro.
What is that?
It's like a pillowy rice.
Really?
It's like It's like rice.
It's a root, kind of like there's a root called mandioca. They want
Yeah.
that to make pão de queijo, stuff
Yeah.
like that.
That
So
I love that.
yeah.
The cheesy bread.
But-
Oh, bro.
But the farofa is the root, like powder and dried
yeah.
it's kind of sand.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It's kind of sand.
it's like a dry couscous.
Yeah.
Kind of like super dry. They mix it with beans. That's like the
Yeah.
feijoada,
You should
right?
eat
It's like
with bean, like
bean, yeah.
the little black bean.
Yeah, and it's good when you mix
liquid.
it all together. But I had it like dry, and I was like,
No, look like sand.
yeah. I was like, what the fuck is this? But yeah, I love Rio, man. We got robbed at gunpoint one time.
Really?
Yeah, yeah,
Sucker.
yeah. The second time,
Was that with Reed and those guys?
Reed wasn't there, but
Oh.
it was. We were staying in Baja,
Mm.
right, which is like I guess a little bit south of
Yeah.
the main city, and it was, damn, who was it? I was with Megan, Olivi, and Heather Linden coming back from dinner, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna go inside," and I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna go," because they have the little kioskas right on the beach. Is that what they're called? Kioskas, and so people were over there. So I went across the street to the kioska. We had some drinks. It was Lillian, Carol, who's also PR. She was brand new at the time. Brian,
Butler.
Butler,
Yep.
The gun?
Hauser, yeah. Three guys.
Christian?
2 had a gun. Christian Hauser, me, Matt Radmanovich. If you remember him, he used to work at PR.
Yep, I remember Matt.
They see gringo, they see money, man.
No, but wait. So yes, but we were with Lillian from PR and Carol from PR, who were at the time. Lillian was actually just about to move to the US to do PR here, but she was still living in Rio at the UFC offices. So we were with like 3 Brazilians, 2 of which worked for UFC. PR. So I'm like, we're good. It's like 10 o'clock at night, but I'm like, we're good. Like we're with Brazilians. Like she's talking to the guys at the kiosk, ordering everything for us. We're having beers. Great. Music's going. Everything's great. And all of a sudden, like 11 o'clock something, 11:30, the music cuts off. And we'll kind of all notice. And Lillian in Portuguese says like, put the music back on or whatever. And nothing. And so she kind of goes to get up and turns around, and it's 3 dudes walk up. 2 of them have guns. 1 of them has a knife, and they just start yelling in Portuguese. And, we don't Lillian and Carol do, but we're all just sitting there like frozen. I'm like, what? And Carol, bless her heart, bro. I don't know if you know Carol, the PR lady from Brazil. Carol, you know Carol, yeah? Mm-hmm. She has like the wherewithal to like start translating. Mm-hmm. Like instantaneously in English. So they're yelling and she's like, okay, they want your wallet and your phone. So take out your phones, blah, 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 this and that. And so they go around and guns are in all of our backs, like each one. And so we pull out our phone. I had a work phone at the time. So I gave him UFC's phone.
Yeah.
I was like, here you go. Here's UFC's
Smart
phone.
Man.
I didn't have my wallet on me, or at least I told him I didn't.
Right.
But I just had like my ID and like some real. Is that the cash, right? Real. Yeah. Some real in my pocket, but I didn't even reach in, and they didn't pat us down. So I just gave him my UFC phone. I said, that's all I got. Hauser had his passport taken. Lillian had her bag. They took Lillian's bag, and it had her papers to go to the US to start working in the US in her bag. So it was like her passport, her papers, all this stuff. They snatched her chain off her neck. Yeah. They like ripped it off. They took everybody's stuff, and we're all just like sitting there. There was actually one kid that was in fucking equipment that like, I'm not giving you my phone. I'm not going to give you my phone. I don't have a phone. Like trying to be tough guy.
Right.
I'm like, bro, I will whoop your fucking ass if we get out of here. Like just give him the phone. And it goes off in his pocket, and he has white shorts on. So they see the screen.
They'll lighten up.
Yo. So like they fucking like push his back of his back and reach in his pocket, take his phone, all this stuff. And bro, like clockwork, car zooms up. They leave, hop in, and go, and all of us just get up and run right across the street. And fucking security was out there. Kenny, remember Kenny?
Kenny, yeah.
And Joe Williams and all these guys, and it was a whole thing. Hunter came. They were staying at a different hotel. Hunter came, was like, "Hey, if any of you want to go," because the next week was Chile, Santiago, Chile.
Right.
Kamaru Usman and Damian Maia.
Yeah.
And so they were like, "If any of you want to go home, you don't have to go to the fight this weekend or go to Chile next weekend." A couple guys went. I stayed. Then Brett Okamoto broke the news that night on Twitter and was like, a bunch of UFC employees just got robbed, blah, blah, blah. Luckily, no one was hurt. But the craziest part, the best part of this story, like 2 days later, the guys, I guess Thiago Santos had like a Boys and Girls Club or some sort of charity, something in the area of the favelas that he grew up, something like that, right? And a couple days later, Joe Williams gets a call that all they took was our cell phones, and they returned everything to like the doorstep of his like charity in his favela. With no explanation. And apparently they saw Lillian's UFC badge and knew we were with UFC, and I guess had like respect for Thiago Santos or some sort of something to him.
Gave it all back.
And they gave it all back.
Nice.
They kept our phones, the phones, whatever. They gave back the passports, the jewelry, they returned everything. And Joe Williams and some other security had to go into the favelas and go grab it and bring it back.
That's crazy.
It's the wildest, it was the wildest 48 hours, dude. It was crazy. But being robbed in Brazil at gunpoint and not speaking the language, I was like, oh my God, man. Is this how I die? For fucking Amanda Nunes and Raquel Pennington?
Yeah, no.
Is this the fucking fight that I die for, bro? Like, God damn it, bro. The rematch, this is it. Like, it couldn't have been like Aldo or Anderson or somebody. At least I die watching them. But anyway, it was all good. But my craziest like UFC story. Well, one of the craziest UFC stories by far. But I'd love to go back still. I have friends in Fortaleza. I have friends in Sao Paulo. Like I want to go back and explore more because you're right. Like I've seen like sand dunes and desert and lakes and obviously the beach and what's the parade? What's the big carnival? Like, I want to do all of that. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was my crazy Brazil story, bro.
I dodged that Brazil bullet, man. I didn't.
I love it though, man. It's so like the people were great. Obviously the food's great.
Yeah.
We had a great time.
Because in Rio and São Paulo, some points that a lot of tourists go.
Yeah.
There's always very big eyes of drug dealers and like guys with guns that want to do robs. Because they know that place, a lot of tourists with dollars, gringos go there, you know? So when you know that, you when you go to this place like this, you start looking for a little bit less visible places for these kind of things happen, you know?
Yeah.
You don't need to go there because there's just all tourists go there. So I was gonna have a fucking plan to get some money from gringo there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have a lot of other places that's not very visible for them to you go and have fun with more safer
That's where I
standards.
thought we were.
Yeah.
I thought we were because we were with, I blame Lillian.
Yeah.
It was her fault.
She was in on it.
She was in on it.
She was in on it.
But yeah, now I remember her saying, she was like, the guys at the kiosk probably like called their friends or texted their friends and let them know like, hey, there's 11 fucking, gringos here, Americans here. come get your pick of the litter, whatever you want. So
Johnny, I wanted to ask you, moving back to kind of the fight game, Ankalaev's performance against Pereira, guy that you fought, Ankalaev. What'd you think about his performance?
I was watching very attentive for that fight when it happened, and Ankalaev is just very, very technical. You know, this is high level. He's been training for a long time, and he was good. You know, I fought him twice. My second fight, I beat him in the first round because you have to go put pressure on him. No, but I wasn't on the level to beat him yet because I lost. Right, one little mistake. He's so good that one little mistake, I step wrong on the kick. I should kick and bring my foot back and stay in my stance. Because in my stance, he couldn't touch me. I was beating him. I was safe. He never landed nothing good. But when I kick and make one little mistake, put my foot on the front,
stayed more square.
He grabbed me, punch, and knocked me out. Like, fuck. One little mistake on that level that I'm telling you, like, Ankalaev is
that
champion level, no?
Yeah.
And one little mistake can change the fight. So this is what I'm telling you, like, you can knock a lot of guys outside of the rankings, but when you get there, you need to bring everything together to fight that guy. It's a fucking fight of your life, you know?
Right.
And Ankalaev against Pereira was two very high level strikers, you know? And then you don't want to expect one gonna knock the other out quickly, you know?
I wasn't surprised that Ankalaev was able to hang with Pereira in the striking.
Yeah.
At all.
I think I text you or we said on the show, I thought Ankalaev was going to knock him out.
Yeah.
Because especially in that second round, you could tell, at least from my perspective, Ankalaev was like figuring out Pereira's like rhythm.
Sure.
You know? And he touched him in the second round.
Yeah.
And he kind of wobbled him and got him on the cage.
He did a really good job of taking away Pereira's lead hand.
Yes.
He did a really good job with that. Just occupying and grabbing. And, you could tell he was getting frustrated because that was his hook, that was his jab, and he didn't really have a good rhythm off of that.
Yeah.
And
then Ankalaev kept getting closer and closer, and then he touched him at the end of the second. And then I thought he was going to stop him. But Pereira made some adjustments. I think he won the fourth round.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because the third round he was still Ankalaev, and then he won the
close
fourth
fight.
It was a close fight. The rematch will be interesting. I still kind of think Ankalaev stops him though.
Yeah.
In the rematch.
Really?
I do. Yeah, I just think he
I think if you want to be champion, you need to. You're such a good athlete on that level, no? And you can learn, you can try new stuff. And if you want to make the fight a little bit difficult for your opponent, you should mix a little bit.
Yeah.
You see, you can get George St. Pierre example, he was such hard guys to fight because he mixed so much.
Yeah.
He have good striking, good wrestling, good jiu-jitsu.
And then developed
and
into a
if you
great
mix
wrestler.
everything,
Yeah. I agree.
It's hard to fight guys like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
So I'm with you though. Like, if we can go out and reel 3 wins off, this division is so like
Oh,
kind of shaky.
it's,
Like
it's just
you're
shallow.
Right that, yeah,
it's shallow.
Yeah, but it's good blood. It's or new blood. Interesting names.
Yeah.
You go out and get 2-3 good wins, puts you right in a position to go for a fight for a title.
Definitely.
You know.
By the time you fight, it'll be almost a year since your last fight.
It will be a year.
It'll be a year.
Yeah.
How do you kind of like approach that? Is that like a good time off for you? Have you been like obviously had a little injury as well? Like has it been good for you to kind of have this extra time off to
Because I
reset?
adjust my life for my career, you know. I moved to Vegas. I took my time and see documents and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And then I don't like to be that long, active, but it is what it is, you know. It's just time that's happened, and I just accept it, and I get for my point of view was a good, you know. I learn, I improve a lot, I train a lot, and then I believe it's a good time to come back.
Yeah.
And I wanna keep active, you know. I wanna get the most of my career, so I wanna fight if God bless me 2 more times this year, so 3 times this year, no.
That would be awesome. What are you thinking? Like fall and winter, like September,
Fucking
December, or
whatever,
something?
bro.
Yeah. Yeah. That's awesome, man. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to your
I
return.
don't need a holiday.
Yeah. Yeah, you said you could have a holiday after you're done. I think that's probably a good thing, good point to wrap up on. Fighting in 6 weeks, right? 5-6 weeks by the time this comes out. I'm looking forward to your return, man. We all are.
Let's go.
I'm looking forward to seeing how this works. Like, I want to see this dynamic. You know, I want to see
These 2 crazy guys.
Yeah, no, but you know what I mean. Like, it's
100%.
You know, you.
I've had a blast, man.
Right, and you are very meticulous when it comes to kind of the X's and O's of MMA, which there isn't any, but you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
you're very meticulous about the technique and stuff. So, and you, like you said, you're more free. You feel your best when you're free flowing. So I want to see how that kind of harnesses together, right? The technique and the X's and O's with kind of
We have a
creative.
saying. We say chaos and order.
Yeah.
So like we
Organized chaos, right?
Yeah, but calculated chaos.
Calculated chaos.
But like it's really opened my mind and eyes as a coach. Like it was like even when I got to work with Uriah Hall and his creativity.
Yeah.
And then, you know, being able to see what he's able to do and really just give him paint. Just, hey bro, here's some paint. Let me see what you come up with.
Yeah.
You know, and have some fun. So yeah, every time we get to work together, I'm always texting him right after. Like, dude, that was so much fun.
Yeah.
My brain says otherwise because he's kicking the shit out of me. But
It's enjoyable, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's been a lot of fun.
Awesome. Thank you for coming on the show. Really appreciate having you. We'll have to have you on again after your fight in June.
Of course.
And yeah, good luck and good
you
luck with the
so
rest of
much.
camp, and we'll talk soon. Yeah.
Let's go. Thank you,
Awesome.
guys.
Awesome. Well, that does it for another episode of Verse Us with Eric Nicksick. Please make sure you like and subscribe on YouTube. Leave a comment below. Let us know who you want to see on the show or any questions you have for the show. Also, make sure you download the audio version of the podcast anywhere you get your podcast, Spotify, Apple Podcast, Overwatch, any of those places. And lastly, please make sure you follow the show on all social media at VSUS Pod. For Eric and Johnny, I'm Randy. We'll see you guys next time.